Motherfuckers arguing at other people's houses.
Dog.
Oh shit. Damn, you know what? Come to think of it though, this ain't funny. I used to stay at my cousin's house.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to his mom, I used to watch him and I don't know if it was her husband or whatever, used to fight all the time I came over there.
Yeah.
Speaking, I just thought about that too. Damn, man, my cousin ain't never do nothing. Or either she...
Or told him not to.
Yeah, told him not to.
And that's what I'm saying. So at some point, the women don't want the protection, so it seemed like. But that still never deterred me from trying, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, to see, like I've never had to. My mom I never had to do protect my mom because I remember my mom told me, my dad had did something, and she pulled a knife on him, and then that he left.
Yeah,
That
nigga
was
didn't
it.
want no
It was
smoke
a
with
wrap.
that.
But I remember when I had to protect my sister,
Mm-hmm.
and this was like a weird situation because I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. I was in downtown. I was in LA,
Mm-hmm.
and my sister she was going to the fashion school, and I guess she decided. Well, she told me she decided to take a different route home.
Right.
I happened to be at a red light. I turn and just look just off of some whim shit. I turn and I see her, and there's another dude in the alley, this white dude. And she walked by him, he grabbed her arm, and I didn't really know it was her at first until something was like, keep looking.
Yeah.
So I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, damn, that's my sister. And then I'm watching people by me honking and shit, like green light and everything. So I bust a U-turn, and I pull up next to the alley. She yanked her arm back and started walking. He started walking. I said, oh, I already know what this is. So at the time, when I had my gun, I go down the alley and I pull out on him straight up. I ain't even ask no questions, no nothing. I pull out, told her to get in the car. She got in the car. And then she got in the car with an attitude. Like, why you got an attitude? We don't know what was about to happen.
What that man was about to do
We
to
don't
you,
know what
yo.
he was about to do. But I pull out on him and I say, if you ever in your life, her or whoever else, it doesn't matter. You're finished.
Mm-hmm. That shit.
Got back in the car and drove off. That was it.
Hey, see, that's fam. And it's so wild, man.
Yeah, I don't know too many my female cousins that ever got abused.
Mm-hmm.
Or they ain't told nobody about it.
And that's what they do half the time when they keep it to themselves. My mom, I was mad at my mom and sister for a little while because apparently at some fucking family reunion or some shit, some nigga had touched my sister. It was one of our cousins or some shit. And I'm talking about, I didn't know about this for all like years. And then one day it came out on some casual conversation. I'm over there joking with them and they brought it up. And I was like, damn, why the fuck y'all ain't tell me? And he was like, because you would have been in jail. And I was like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying?
That takes a lot.
You know what I'm saying? So my
it takes
sister
a lot.
ate that.
Yeah.
My mom kept that. And
It
they
takes a
both
lot.
held that secret to protect me from going to do something to protect
Just
them.
to see you.
You know what? Okay, so yeah, I get it. Because the mom did, when we was talking about earlier, the mom used to say, I did not want to tell you this stuff because I was afraid that that you might do something.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how you know I might do something? She was just like, you can try to play tough and I like you really, but I know you would have done something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that. Why not? Why not tell me though? Maybe
Yeah.
I can just help.
And that's what, even if we don't beat the nigga up or go
Yeah,
kill
like-
a nigga, if I just go
confront the nigga.
talk to
Yeah,
him,
if I just
confront
yo,
him.
like my nigga, don't do that again.
Yeah,
whatever
at
you
least.
thinking or whatever you going through, take that shit somewhere else. Don't do that again, man.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause then, I mean, if we get to that point, I'm like, man, I might hurt you or something. Like, but don't do that shit again, man.
yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, and I'm just like, what are y'all doing? Why y'all letting this shit happen? Like,
Just watching it,
yeah.
But then I think they also think it could be a snowball effect because then whoever was doing the wrong turn around and come back to them like, oh, so you telling niggas what's going on now. You
Oh, yeah,
getting the
that's true,
information
too.
now. Then that turned into a whole fiasco and now you have to get involved.
Mm.
So that's a lot for them to
And that's
burden.
what I'm saying. It's,
That's a lot
again,
for them to
more
burden.
of them taking more shit on, and you
Yeah,
like,
but,
god
you
damn.
know what I'm saying? If all of that though, man, I just look at the girl differently. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, You part of your own misery, man. You just go and watch.
She caught in the loop.
Yeah, just go on.
She caught in the loop.
Just go on.
But at the same time, like as a woman don't need to be going through that. Period.
That's what I'm saying too.
Like, and there's a flip side to everything. It's just whether you know them or not. They can be just strangers. I just feel personally the way I grew up, they don't need to be going through that. Period.
So I'm like, so why do we stop, or what do we do to get the community right now? Clearly, society has driven a wedge between black men and black women. Like it's apparent. Everything you watch, everything you see, I feel like they trying to break us up.
You notice
You know what I'm saying?
Every movie is like Fatal Attraction or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't watch them trash ass black movies. I don't watch them shit.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not a fan of them.
Acrimony, all that shit.
Yeah,
all it's the same.
I actually like that movie, but it is the same shit though.
The same shit.
It is the same shit. Shorties be eating that up though.
Yeah,
they love them movies, but it's just like, damn, man, like, what is the issue? What's the disconnect? I reached out. So through the Instagram page, if y'all not following @_JustSayingPodcast, I asked the women. I said, "Yo, question of the day." It was for black men and black women. I said, "Black men, when is the last time you protected a black woman? Black women, when is the last time you felt protected by a black man?"
And actually, black women, when's the last time that you needed protection and you actually asked for it and you let a motherfucker step in to protect you?
Yeah, now that's a fact. That's the clarity right there.
That's what I need to hear right there. When did you allow somebody in your life that offered you protection and you let them protect you from the bullshit?
So the shorties, they didn't want to comment. And I understood that, and I put it in the post, like, if you don't feel comfortable commenting, just DM me. So I got DMs and texts and calls. So on my comments, I had one shorty that said, "It's sad, but never." I'm like, damn. So she said her whole life, she ain't never felt protected by a black man. I'm talking about she got to have a daddy. She got to have brothers. I don't know her siblings. You know what I'm saying? But somebody at some point had to make this woman feel safe. She said no. My best friend, she's been married for years. She said every day. And that was literally the only positive answer. You know what I mean? That was the only positive answer a nigga got. And I know her husband, so I know what she told me. He pretty much built like us, and he got more guns than all of us. This nigga got like an arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So she said she feels safe every day. So you slide over to the DMs, and I'm getting stuff like, never. I'm getting stuff like, it's been offered, but when it was offered, it came with stipulations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could hold you down, but what you gonna do for me? And I'm like, niggas are trying to mac off the protection. You know what I'm saying?
Transaction.
And then the last thing, this is my homegirl. She live out of San Francisco. She said never, but not only never, but she feels threatened by black men and feels more protected from Latino and white men. Like her direct words. I said, like, how do you figure that? Like, what's the difference? She said she was walking to the subway. You know, I'm learning new. I'm from New York. All I know is New York, and you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know San Francisco had subways. So she was walking to the subway, and a group of black men was following her, right? And she said she felt uncomfortable, and she was like, they was following her, like she making turns, they making turns. It's like she got to the point where she knew for a fact they were following her, and she said she ran into a white police officer and told him what was going on, and then he stepped up on some shield type shit, and the dudes dispersed. He said the white police officer escorted her to the subway and spoke to the Latino security guard, who then did his like due diligence to make sure she got on the train. But before she got on the train, he stopped and was like, "But yo, you look good though. What's your number?" Like he tried to holler. So I was like, I said, damn. So do the protection come with like stipulations? You know what I'm saying? So for her situation, it could be multiple things. She could be absolutely right, and that's exactly what happened. She could have some kind of trauma that makes her fear black men for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But either way, that's how she felt. That's what she said. And if we protecting them, we got to believe them. That's what happened. But for her to be like, yo, white dudes protect me more than black dudes, and she black.
Situation.
I don't know if that was the only one, but that's what she's, you know what I'm saying? That's what she shared with me.
It takes one.
And that's what, so I appreciated her sharing that, because that was some personal shit. But I was like, God, they made me feel bad. Like,
that don't make me feel bad, because you
Ain't
can't
racist
base
at
a
all.
whole fucking genre of black men off of one incident.
yeah, it's true too.
So I'm not. You know, that may have happened to her, and you know, more power to her. But no, you're not gonna put us away like that. No, sir.
Yeah, I just like
it's too many black men out here trying and doing the right thing for one situation to be
the one.
Yeah, to be the one. No, so I'm not buying that shit. I'm not riding with that.
She said the white and the Latinos, man. I'm sitting there the whole time like, Spanish niggas stay hitting their girls. I'm just playing, y'all. White people, white racist people. Yeah, I got mad Spanish friends. I'm just joking with y'all, yo. But no, it was just wild to hear that, and I'm like, damn, man. Out of all of those answers that I got, only one of them was good, and she just happened to be, you know, they the Huxtables.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So their situation is already in the 1 percentile different. So I'm like, damn, we got to be up there in the upper echelon to do the right thing, or look like we appear to be doing the right thing. You know?
But have you ever seen how society deems the black man?
Oh, we villains, kind of.
As villains.
Yeah.
So to hear a black man trying to help is like, what?
Yeah.
He trying to do what? So that's another issue. Society is just all fucked up all the way around.
For us.
For us, like it's sad. It's terribly sad.
Yeah, it is, and that's what I keep talking about. So it's bad for black people. Period. As a black man, we hunted. Niggas scared. You can't even front. Like I don't never act like I'm the toughest nigga out or the most gangster nigga out. And you do everything you do. You don't base it out of fear, but the fear of what's to come. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You get pulled over, you get nervous, bro. Your booty hole get tight as shit. You know, you don't know what the fuck about to happen to you. If a shorty call the police, a nigga, you just tried to kill me, bro. You know? Like my mans and them told me, my man's in Charlotte, he got in a little toxic relationship, and he told me a situation where his girl called the cops. She wasn't in no type of danger. She didn't feel like she was in no type of danger, but she threatened them to do it, and then she did it, and cops pulled up. And he was he was mad. He was breaking shit. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, now you looking crazy when they pull up. But I was like, to me, she weaponized, like, just like the Karens do. You know what I mean? So my thing is, it's so bad for everybody. Whatever we go through, they get it too, because they the same, but they women on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just bad for all of us. So this ain't no time to be divided. We on the same fucking team based off our jersey colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't like you, if you get on my goddamn nerves, it gotta be love there, because the jerseys we can't take them off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's we gotta be on one.
We
team.
gotta be on one accord. Can't let them win, yo. And that's how I feel like that's the main thing. Like, they feel bad and they hate us. You know what I'm saying? We feel bad. We think they trying to use us. And then we turn our backs on each other. Yeah. And then once we both make it, black men and women, we go with the white folks. Yeah. It's like, damn, yo, we just all fucked up, man. So what we do about that? How we fix that shit?
It sounds like it's too damaging.
It's too fucked up.
It's too far gone. The rabbit hole is too deep there.
Just imagine you hitting the lotto right now and think about all the black women or women in general that just curved you. You can't wait to flex on them.
And the flex is coming.
Yeah,
the flex. It's not even.
You know what? I ain't even gonna say. No, we're gonna say, since we talking about race relations, we're gonna talk about black women. Just think about all the black women you've dated or whatever, or come in contact with, that have done something to rub you the wrong way, and y'all don't talk no more. Yeah. And you like hit the lottery and you flex. It's kind of the same thing what you was talking about. Once I come up here, I don't want your ass no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's because of some shit you done to me, some past trauma or whatever. Now I gotta look at you different.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I had someone share with me, and she has her own podcast too. Y'all can